I'm John Gauger. This is my second year in the D4 hockey team. I also work in IT here at Liberty. It's a big opportunity for me. You know, I didn't grow up playing hockey, and I've skated maybe four times, maybe five. So last year, I had my hazing incident.
Me being the captain and all, I thought I'd give this guy some hazing. And some of that's just not going to be, I'm not going to be able to share everything we did to him on film. That would just be detrimental to his career. I did put clear tape on both of his skates. And Gauger, his skating didn't change at all.
John Gauger is definitely a one-of-a-kind player. 2 years ago, we couldn't find a helmet that would fit his massive noggin. So we had to borrow one, and the full cage only came up to right here on his face. But he makes do with what he's got, and you know, that's what he does, and that's how D4 rolls.
D4 is a brotherhood. It's a blast. It's a bunch of guys who we don't know anything about hockey.
So how we put the team together. Have you ever seen Mighty Ducks 2? And Charlie Conway goes around and duck calls all the players and gets, you know, the Ducks back together. We have something a little different we do with D4. We use a vuvuzela around campus and around Lynchburg, and that's kind of our duck call. On our way to pick up the one and only Kyle DeArmond from the FOC.
Hey, let's go! Go, baby!
I've been a part of the team for a few years. I actually retired. And I don't know if I retired or if I just didn't get called to play. But I didn't play a few games, but now I'm back.
I think I'm most looking forward to getting back on the ice. It's been about 365 days since last practice or game. We're a lot more athletic than we have been in the past. We picked up a few athletes, one from the football team in particular, just bigger, faster, stronger.
After playing, football, I didn't know how to release that anger. So now I can fight and not get, kicked out of the game for it. Instead of getting kicked out, I only get 2 minutes. But D4, we make the rules. I told head coach Mike Morrison, I'm not wearing hockey gloves this year. I'm wearing football gloves to, help me control the stick better.
The thing about D4 is, we're not professional athletes. We're not student athletes. We're just guys with passion. First met John about 2 years ago. He was fresh off an injury. Well, we kind of nursed him back to health, me and our training staff here.
I've had a rough off season. So my off season this year, I had a few unfortunate accidents. Had a kickball accident where I tore my ACL, my meniscus in half, complete 100%.
One word to sum up John Gauger: uncoordinated. How else does someone tear their ACL playing kickball?
Uncoordination would definitely be something that describes Gauger. But like you said, he brings 157% everything he does. I mean, the guy got an ACL surgery, and the next week I saw him, and he was doing one-legged squats with that knee. And he's like, look, I'm already back to normal.
It's always been a lifelong goal of mine to coach, ever since I learned the rules 2 years ago. Work ethic is one thing about John Gauger that I will never question. Skill, I question skill, but I can teach skill. I could tell, I think he probably...
You joking me right now? You got one set left and you can quit to do an interview?
Well,
Is this what you want our players to think?
No, I'm a coach. I'll work out. All right, I got one more set of curls. I'll be right back. Woo! Yes! It's a good pump. Last set of curls there. What were we talking about?
Gauger.
Gauger, yeah. As you can tell, as a coach, I would never quit on the last set. I just did like 7 curls over there, so it's a good workout.
In order to win this game, I would give my left leg and my future son's left leg to win this game. If I had to pick one guy to fight on that team, it's got to be Pete Chance. It'd be a classic story of David versus Goliath, because I'm the shortest guy on our team. He's the tallest one there.
Probably 7-2. I don't want to say who's winning, but I know the score is going to be 7-2.
My goal for the team this year is to go 1-0. That's what we want to do. We got one game on the schedule. You know, this is like the Stanley Cup to us.
If things have to come to blows, the fisticuffs, there's absolutely no problem for that. Owen Harris or Zachariah Roberts, I think they know that when it comes down to it, who's going to win that one?
I probably have to go with Hughes. Just like to pump that face. He needs some bruises there, you know. He doesn't like to get scratched. And so, I don't know, I think it'd be good for him, good for his ego.
As President Falwell said on the first game in the new arena, if you can't get a big W, let's at least get a good fight in there. So, ready.